Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating finds in modern coinage, the 1981 D dime. While most of us are familiar with the standard dimes in our pockets, there's a rare variant of the 1981 D dime that could be worth a jaw-dropping $79,000. Let's take a closer look at its history, how it came to be, and what makes this coin so valuable. Let's start by talking about the history behind the 1981 D dime. The U.S. Mint has been producing dimes for over 200 years, but by the early 1980s, the design was no longer new. In 1946, the Mercury dime design was replaced with the iconic Roosevelt dime, a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death. This design was chosen to symbolize his role in the fight against polio, a cause very dear to him. Fast forward to 1981, the U.S. Mint continued to produce these dimes at facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But while most of the 1981 dimes are easy to find in circulation today, there's one specific variety minted in Denver that stands out. Now here's where things get interesting. The 1981 D dime, in its typical form, is worth just 10 cents. However, there's a rare era variety of the 1981 D dime that is causing waves in the coin collecting world, and it's worth up to $79,000. You may be asking, what makes this particular dime so special? Well, the answer lies in a small but critical detail: a die clash error. The die clash happens when two coin dies strike each other without any planchet between them. Essentially, this causes a double imprint on the coin, resulting in a unique, altered design. So how does a die clash error happen, and why does it matter? During the minting process, dies are used to stamp the coin's design into the metal planchet. Occasionally, if the dies come into direct contact with each other, without a blank planchet between them, the result is an imprint of the design from one die onto the other. In the case of the 1981 D dime, a die clash caused a doubling of certain features of the coin's design. The most noticeable result is a doubling of the date, which appears more prominent than on the regular versions of the coin. This unique feature is the main reason why collectors are so eager to get their hands on this coin. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this rare 1981 D die clash dime. It's all about the details. Here are a few key things to look for. The most obvious sign of the die clash is that the date 1981 will appear doubled. You'll see a second faint image of the numbers, especially around the 1s and the 8. Sometimes, collectors notice strange marks, lines, or doubling on the Roosevelt portrait or the reverse side. These are telltale signs of the error. If you think you've found one, make sure to carefully inspect it with magnification to confirm the die clash error. Once you've identified it, it could be worth a small fortune. Now, let's talk about why this coin is worth so much. In the current market, a well-preserved 1981 D die clash dime can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to an astonishing $79,000, depending on its condition. The higher the grade, meaning less wear and tear, the more valuable the coin is. Coins that are graded in mint state 67 or higher can go for astronomical prices at auction. In fact, one 1981 D die clash dime recently sold for $79,000. Making it one of the most valuable dimes on the market. That's an insane amount of money for a coin that's only worth 10 cents in its normal, non-error form. So, if you think you've stumbled upon this rare dime, what should you do next? First, get it professionally graded by a service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. The grade of your coin will determine its value, so getting an expert's opinion is a critical step. Next, if the coin is indeed a die clash error and it's in excellent condition, you can auction it off through platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay. Be prepared for a lot of attention from collectors who will be willing to pay top dollar for such a rare find. So, there you have it. The 1981 D dime, just a regular coin at first glance, but with the potential to turn into a collector's dream if you find the right one. The die clash error makes it incredibly valuable, with some of these coins worth up to $79,000 in the current market. Keep an eye out for this rare gem in your change, and you might just be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed learning about this unique piece of numismatic history, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you've ever found any rare or valuable coins. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep collecting. Today, we're diving into a coin that's caught the attention of collectors and treasure hunters alike, the 2001 Roosevelt dime. Believe it or not, some of these little coins have fetched massive sums of money, up to $78,000. But what makes this particular dime so valuable? Stick around as we unravel its history, special features, and the reasons behind its eye-popping market value. First, let's set the stage. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Why Roosevelt? He was deeply connected to the fight against polio and played a major role in popularizing the March of Dimes campaign. This coin, replacing the Mercury dime, symbolized hope and progress for the nation. Fast forward to 2001. By this time, the dime's design had largely remained consistent, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbols of peace, liberty, and strength. But there's more to the 2001 dime than meets the eye. So, what makes the 2001 Roosevelt dime stand out? The D mint mark means it was minted in Denver. That year, over 1.5 billion dimes were struck at the Denver Mint, making it seem like just another ordinary year for coin production. However, every so often, a rare error or a unique condition can transform a common coin into a collector's dream. In the case of the 2001 D, certain coins have been discovered with highly sought-after errors or in perfect condition, earning them astronomical values at auctions. There are several factors that can make a 2001 D dime worth tens of thousands of dollars. Coins where designs are accidentally struck twice, causing noticeable doubling in the lettering or design elements. Dimes that were not properly aligned during minting, leading to partial blank areas. Visible flaws in the coin from damaged dies, which are highly collectible. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC with a near-perfect condition are rare. For a 2001 D, an MS68 or higher is a unicorn among billions of minted coins. These grades reflect pristine surfaces, sharp details, and zero visible flaws. Natural rainbow toning or a history tied to a notable collector can also elevate a coin's value. In 2021, a 2001 D Roosevelt dime made headlines when it sold for a staggering $78,000 at auction. This dime wasn't your average pocket change, it was an MS68 gem, graded by PCGS. Out of over 1 billion minted coins that year, only a handful have ever reached this level of perfection. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these finest known examples because of their rarity. Remember, the smaller the supply and the greater the demand, the higher the price climbs. Got a 2001 D dime in your pocket? Here's how to see if it might be worth a fortune. Look for any oddities like doubling, cracks, or misalignments. The closer it looks to brand new, the higher its grade and value. Submit your coin to PCGS or NGC for certification. They'll authenticate it and assign a grade, which can significantly impact its value. Look up recent sales of 2001 D dimes to compare your coin's condition with others. Today, the average 2001 D dime is worth its face value, just 10 cents. But error coins or high-grade examples can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. While the $78,000 sale was extraordinary, other top-graded 2001 D dimes often sell in the $5,000 to $20,000 range. Keep an eye on online marketplaces like eBay or heritage auctions to monitor trends and potential opportunities to sell or buy. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 2001 D Roosevelt dime and why it's worth so much to collectors. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a coin-related treasure hunt. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Could this humble little dime in your pocket be worth $87,000? It sounds like a dream come true, but the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 2007 Roosevelt dime, why some of these coins are so valuable, and what to look for to see if you're sitting on a treasure. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since 1946. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation during the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt also played a key role in advocating for the March of Dimes, which fought to eradicate polio, a fitting legacy for this coin. Since its debut, the dime has undergone several changes, but the design featuring Roosevelt's portrait by John R. Cynic has stood the test of time. The D mint mark on a dime signifies it was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the key mints in the U.S. coinage system. Most 2007 D dimes are worth just their face value of 10 cents. But occasionally, a rare coin can slip through the cracks of the minting process, and that's where things get interesting. What sets the $87,000 dime apart? It's likely a rare mint error. These could include where parts of the design are doubled due to a mistake in the die production process, when the coin's design isn't properly aligned during minting, if the coin was struck on a planchet meant for a different denomination, like a nickel or penny. Such mistakes are extremely rare, making these coins highly desirable among collectors. In the world of coin collecting, the value of a coin depends on its rarity, condition, and demand. A 2007 D dime recently made headlines when it sold for an astounding $87,000 at auction. This was due to its unique error and pristine condition, graded as mint state, MS, by a professional coin grading service. The coin's extraordinary value stems from a combination of its rarity, collector interest, and the story it carries. Always remember, the right buyer, the right time, and the right coin can lead to astronomical prices. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 2007 D dime? Start by examining the coin carefully under good lighting or using a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of errors, like doubling, misalignment, or unusual markings. The coin's condition: is it shiny and uncirculated, or does it show wear? Professional grading: coins graded by agencies like PCGS or NGC fetch higher prices. And don't forget, sometimes even minor variations can lead to big payouts. It's always worth having a professional appraise your coins if you suspect you've found something special. Now, let's talk about the current market. While most 2007 D dimes are only worth face value, error coins in mint condition can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. As of now, the $87,000 sale is an outlier, but it's a testament to the potential value hidden in everyday pocket change. Prices for rare coins like this one can fluctuate based on collector demand, auction trends, and economic conditions. Keeping an eye on auctions and coin dealer prices is a great way to stay informed. If you've got a potentially valuable coin, it's crucial to handle it with care. Use gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints, store it in a protective holder, and avoid cleaning it. That can significantly reduce its value. When it's time to sell, consider these options. Professional coin dealers, reputable auction houses, online platforms like eBay, or specialized coin forums. Always research the best option to ensure you get the most for your coin. Who knew that a tiny dime could hold such a big story? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves a good treasure hunt, always keep an eye on your change. Who knows, your next discovery might just be worth $87,000. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Could a simple dime be worth tens of thousands of dollars? You heard that right. A 2015 D Roosevelt dime recently caught collectors' attention with a jaw-dropping price tag of $83,000. But what makes this ordinary coin so extraordinary? Let's dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and why this particular dime has become a treasure in the world of numismatics. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion in the fight against polio and a driving force behind the creation of the March of Dimes. The design, created by John R. Cynic, has remained largely unchanged over the decades. But not all dimes are created equal, and some, like the 2015 D, hide incredible stories that make collectors' jaws drop. At first glance, the 2015 D Roosevelt dime looks like any other coin struck at the Denver Mint. But the devil is in the details. In rare cases, certain errors or anomalies during the minting process can turn an everyday coin into a collector's dream. So, what happened with this dime? Experts believe this incredible value is tied to a unique mint error, potentially a misstrike, doubling, or even a transitional planchet mix-up. These rare errors can occur when coins are struck on the wrong metal or when a die is improperly prepared, resulting in fascinating imperfections. In a shocking turn of events, a 2015 D Roosevelt dime sold for an astonishing $83,000 at auction. But why such a high price? The key lies in the coin's rarity and desirability among collectors. It's believed to be a one-of-a-kind era coin, making it virtually priceless to those who specialize in modern mint rarities. Graded by PCGS as an MS68 with a unique era designation, this dime represents the pinnacle of modern coin collecting. Its pristine condition and the allure of its mysterious era make it a coveted piece. Now you might be wondering, could you have an $83,000 dime hiding in your change jar? Here's what to look for. Look for the D indicating it was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Even a small scratch can significantly reduce its value. The market for error coins is hotter than ever. As collectors seek rare pieces, values for mint errors continue to climb. While the 2015 D dime is an exceptional case, other error coins, like the 1943 copper penny or the 2004 Wisconsin quarter with the extra leaf, have also fetched staggering prices. The takeaway? Always double-check your coins. You never know what hidden gem might be waiting in your pocket change. The story of the $83,000 2015 D Roosevelt dime reminds us that treasures can appear in the most unexpected places. So, the next time you're handling change, take a closer look. You might just uncover the next legendary coin. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. And if you've ever found a rare coin, share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Yes, you heard that right. A 2020 D Roosevelt dime recently made headlines with claims of being valued at a whopping $87,000. But what's the story behind it? Is it really worth that much, or is there more to the story? Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history of the 2020 D Roosevelt dime, its potential value, and what makes some coins so valuable in today's market. Let's start with some history. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1946, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a pivotal role in the fight against polio and was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes. The D Mint mark on the 2020 D dime tells us it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's key facilities. While billions of these dimes were minted, not all are created equal. Some coins have unique traits or errors that make them highly valuable to collectors. So, what's special about the 2020 D dime? First, the coin's base value is just 10 cents, but certain factors can elevate its worth dramatically. These factors include coins graded MS68 or higher by organizations like PCGS or NGC can fetch premium prices. Rare variations or anomalies, like missing mint marks or unusual finishes, can turn an ordinary dime into a prized possession. Now, about that $87,000 figure, what's the deal? This claim comes from reports of a highly graded 2020 D dime with exceptional qualities. A coin like this would need to be certified as nearly perfect, MS68 or MS69, and have a rare minting error to justify such a price. However, these figures can sometimes be misleading. While rare coins can sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, not every 2020 D dime is worth that much. It's important to differentiate between speculation and actual sales. Want to know if you have a valuable 2020 D dime in your collection? Here's what to do: look for unusual features, such as misaligned designs, missing details, or a doubled eye. A shiny, uncirculated coin is always more valuable than one that's worn. Submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its condition and potential value. Check auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see what similar coins have sold for. So, is the 2020 D dime in your pocket worth $87,000? The chances are slim, but not impossible. As of now, most 2020 D dimes in circulated condition are worth their face value, 10 cents. In exceptional cases, graded coins or era varieties can fetch anywhere from $50 to a few $1,000s. The $87,000 claim might represent the dream of every collector, but remember, the value of a coin depends on rarity, demand, and the story it tells. Even if your dime isn't worth a fortune, the thrill of the hunt makes collecting coins so exciting. If you enjoyed learning about the 2020 D dime and want more content about rare coins and their fascinating stories, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? Your next pocket change discovery could be worth a fortune. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if a common coin could be worth a fortune? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the 2022 Roosevelt dime. This seemingly ordinary dime has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts due to a unique set of circumstances. Stick around to learn about its history, value, and how one particular era coin skyrocketed to $91,000 at auction. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The 2022 dimes, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, continued this tradition with over 1.5 billion coins produced. While most 2022 P dimes are valued at face value or slightly more for uncirculated specimens, certain errors and variations have made some examples highly collectible. Errors like die cracks, doubled dies, or missing clad layers can increase the coin's value dramatically. These errors make the coin rare and desirable, turning an everyday dime into a numismatic treasure. You might be wondering, how can a dime reach an astonishing value of $91,000? Reports of this high sale price often stem from extreme rarity or multiple, dramatic minting errors. These could include combinations like doubled dies, grease strike-throughs, or missing clad layers, all on one coin. Auction results can vary, but coins with such errors can command incredible premiums if authenticated by a reputable grading service. Here are some features to look out for. Look closely at inscriptions like Liberty or the date. Doubling can significantly raise the coin's value. Check if one side of the coin shows a copper color instead of the shiny nickel finish. Raised lines or blobs on the surface, often around the torch or Roosevelt's face, are signs of a damaged die. Such errors on the 2022 P dime have sold for anywhere from $10 to $1,100, depending on their condition and rarity. Always have these coins appraised by professionals to confirm their value. If you believe you've found a rare dime, handle it carefully to avoid damaging its surface. Store it in a protective holder and have it graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to maximize its market value. Auctions, online marketplaces, and coin dealers are excellent venues for selling such treasures. The 2022 P Roosevelt dime proves that even everyday coins can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know what might be hiding there. Have you found any interesting coins recently? Share your stories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into the world of coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting! Did you know a simple dime, yes, just 10 cents, could potentially be worth a jaw-dropping $97,000? In this video, we're uncovering the fascinating story of the 2021 D Roosevelt dime. Is your pocket change hiding a small fortune? Let's find out. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since 1946, introduced as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his passing in 1945. Roosevelt's legacy includes his efforts to combat polio, a cause symbolized by the dime's introduction to support the March of Dimes charity. The 2021 D. Roosevelt dime was struck at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing billions of coins annually. But what makes this particular dime so special that it's attracting collectors willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars? At first glance, the 2021 D dime may look like any other dime you'd find in your pocket or purse. It has the iconic portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek, and the reverse features a torch flanked by olive and oak branches. The D mint mark signifies it was struck in Denver. But what sets this dime apart is its incredible rarity in top conditions. Collectors prize coins graded as MS-68 or higher, and only a handful of 2021 D dimes have received this coveted grade from professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. These coins are essentially flawless, making them highly desirable to investors and collectors alike. The staggering $97,000 price tag comes down to a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. Most coins in circulation show signs of wear or minor imperfections from the minting process. A 2021 D dime graded at MS-68 or MS-69 represents the pinnacle of perfection. There are so few of these that collectors are willing to pay top dollar. In fact, one such coin was auctioned off for nearly $97,000, setting a new benchmark for modern Roosevelt dimes. This sale has sparked a frenzy among coin enthusiasts eager to find their own hidden treasure. If you want to know if your 2021 D dime is worth big money, start by carefully inspecting it for flaws or wear. Even the tiniest scratch can affect its value. If your coin appears pristine, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its official grade. Coins graded MS-65 or lower typically fetch only a few dollars. But if you're lucky enough to have one in MS-68 or MS-69, you could be holding a true gem worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Modern coin collecting is growing in popularity, and the 2021 D dime is no exception. While not every high-grade dime will reach the $97,000 mark, collectors are keeping a close eye on these coins as their values continue to rise. The key factors driving the market are rarity and demand. So as more collectors enter the hobby, prices for top-condition coins could climb even higher. So, what are you waiting for? Check your change, search your coin jars, and don't forget to look closely. Who knows, you might just discover the next high-value coin hiding in plain sight. The 2021 D dime proves that even the smallest denominations can hold incredible value. Remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of coin collecting. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. This humble 2022 P. Roosevelt dime has taken the coin collecting world by storm. But what makes this small piece of change so incredibly valuable? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving into the history, the rarity, and the fascinating story behind this extraordinary coin. Let's get started. The Roosevelt dime first came into circulation in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The design was a tribute to his leadership and his fight against polio, which inspired the March of Dimes. Fast forward to 2022, the dime still carries this iconic design, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Fun fact: over 2.6 billion Roosevelt dimes were minted in 2022 across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So, what makes this particular 2022 P dime so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity and error. Most dimes minted in Philadelphia are worth face value, but certain 2022 P dimes were struck with rare minting errors. Collectors love these mistakes because they make the coins one of a kind. Let's take a closer look at what to watch for. One of the most famous errors seen on the 2022 P dime is a striking anomaly. This could include a double die error, missing lettering, or off-center strikes. These errors are accidental, but they're like gold mines for collectors. In early 2024, a 2022 P Roosevelt dime with a dramatic mint error made headlines. This coin was graded by PCGS, one of the top coin certification services, as an MS-68 with a major double die error. It went under the hammer for a jaw-dropping $99,000 at a high-profile auction. Why such a high price? Well, only a handful of these error coins exist, and the combination of rarity, error type, and high-grade condition drove collectors into a bidding war. This proves how even modern coins can carry immense value under the right circumstances. Now you might be wondering, do I have a fortune hiding in my pocket change? Here's how to check. Look for the P mint mark, indicating it was struck in Philadelphia. Look closely at the details. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to spot doubled letters, missing features, or misaligned designs. If you find a coin that looks unique, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can skyrocket its value. The coin market is buzzing with excitement about modern era coins like this one. While not every 2022 P dime will fetch six figures, even minor mint errors can bring in hundreds or thousands of dollars. As of now, the coin that sold for $99,000 remains the most valuable, but others are selling for impressive sums. Keep an eye on auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to track current trends. From a simple 10-cent piece to a $99,000 jackpot, the 2022 P Roosevelt dime proves that every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. So next time you get change, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, you might just find the next big discovery. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin stories. And if you've found an interesting coin, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Your coin could be the next one to make headlines.